And we're kickstarting the bulletin with some breaking news coming in. 2 CPWD officials were allegedly locked inside the Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare, Anupriya Patel's office at C1/16 Pandara Park for nearly 45 minutes. Now, the 2 CPWD officials were locked inside a room at the Minister of State's house for 45 minutes without water or electricity. In fact, they allege that the minister's husband, Ashish Singh, came to see the office under construction and then fired the contractor as well as the junior engineer of the CP. Allegedly, he didn't like the shade of the tiles that were used in her office and had pulled them out himself. He then allegedly asked the members of his office to lock both the officers inside. When he was informed that the tile he wanted couldn't be found, he allegedly lost his cool and told his men to lock them inside.
ये कह रहे हैं कि आप आए और आप काफी नाराज हुए और आपने कहा कि
मैं क्यों करूंगा? मैं जो यहाँ पीए है वो देखेगा कि मैं देखूंगा? जबरदस्ती का मेरे ऊपर क्यों कह रहे हैं? पहली बात तो बंधक बनने की कोई बात ही नहीं और मैं कहीं पिक्चर में नहीं हूँ।
मेरे से टाइल के बारे में पूछा गया, टाइल क्यों नहीं आई? मैंने कहा कल सुबह टाइल आ जाएगी, आज किसी वजह से रैक नहीं लगाया उसका यार्ड पे, तो साहब हमसे इरिटेट हो गए कि नहीं आप अब घर नहीं जाओगे, आपको काम कर लेना, तो हम आपका सारे को तोड़ते हैं, आप किससे पेमेंट लोगे हम देखेंगे, हम आपको बंद कर रहे हैं। इनको और मेरे को बंद कर दिया। परसों मंत्री साहब के हस्बैंड ने टाइल का शेड पास किया शाम को 5 बजे कि मेरे को यही वाली टाइल चाहिए। पहले हमने दूसरी टाइल लगाई थी, वो उन्होंने तोड़ दी, मेरे को ये पसंद नहीं है, अपने हाथ से तोड़ी। उसके बाद उनका मेरे को ये वाली टाइल चाहिए, तो आप इस टाइल को लगाइए। हमने कंपनी में ऑर्डर प्लेस किया, उन्होंने कहा हम आपको आज सुबह तक टाइल दे देंगे, पर किसी वजह से कह लो या कुछ प्रॉब्लम आ गई, टाइल्स नहीं आ पाई। इस बात को लेकर आज मंत्री साहब के हस्बैंड बड़े फ्रस्ट्रेट हुए, इरिटेट हुए। उन्होंने अपने स्टाफ को लगाकर हमें कमरे में लॉक कर दिया।
कितनी देर तक लॉक रहे आप अंदर?
1 घंटे तक।
कौन कौन लॉक था?
मैं और मेरे साथ वो थे जेई।
Let's go across to Maushmi joining us with more details. So on this, Maushmi, really it's come down to one man's word versus another, hasn't it? Because these 2 officials as well as the engineer have maintained that it was Anupriya Patel's husband who had locked them inside that under construction office, but the husband has gone ahead and washed his hands off the entire incident.
That's right. Actually, Mr. Ashish Singh claims that since last 2 months there was construction that was going on for an office of Anupriya Patel. Since she is the Minister of State for Health, there are a lot of patients who come visiting the Pandara Park residence, and that is why this office was being created for her. And he alleges that the tiles were of very poor quality. But on the other hand, if you hear what the CPWD officials are saying, they have a different story. And while they were locked up inside for 45 minutes, they called up their various senior officials who also reached the spot, and they have also repeated the same story, saying that we were told that they were locked up inside without electricity and water, and that's why we have reached here. We did speak to the executive engineer, Mr. Tiwari, who said he will take it up with the DG CPWD, because like this, the officials will be scared to work at minister's residence. So the entire tussle going on, allegations and counter allegations. Mr. Ashish Singh is totally washing his hands off this entire incident. He said he just instructed them to be seated, but both the officials have shown us the room where they were locked inside, and they say that they were locked inside and they kept calling for help, and then there was no help coming. They had to actually call up the CPWD officials.
Right, Maushmi, I request you to stay on with us. We're going to in fact play out for the benefit of our viewers a report that you'd filed earlier on this story. Let's cut across to that.
See, this is the office that is being made, all POP done, and tiles were not placed. Apparently, the minister's husband didn't like the shade of the tiles, and that's why the entire fight, they were locked in this office for about 45 minutes, and there was no fan, and electricity was switched off. Clearly, this was the office that they were locked. Let's go and have a look at the office that the contractor is alleging that he was locked. There was no electricity, no lights, no water given to them for 45 minutes. They had to actually call the CPWD officials to rescue them. They were literally rescued from the Pandara Park residence of the central MOS Anupriya Patel. We'll try and speak to the husband who's right here and take his reaction. Clearly here a big drama in Pandara Park where people are alleging, the CPWD officials are alleging that the minister's husband locked them up for 45 minutes without water and electricity. With video journalist Kripal Singh, this is Mosmi Singh in Delhi for India Today.